I can't hear it.
Okay, it's too high. It's literally, it's not.
Oh man. Okay.
It's... No, what the?
No. To the blooper All right. Silence time. Let's do this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Discussing the Universe.
With Drake.
And time. And this final, well, not final episode, this episode is basically our final episode as seniors in high school.
It's crazy.
We are recording this the day before our graduation. We just attended our graduation practice, which I personally found kind of annoying.
Yes. The sun is very hot and burning my skin, which proves my point hot. Back in episode 2.
Drake is a vampire, everybody.
Yeah, it's
but we don't talk about that.
The secret's out.
The secrets of the universe, which we're discussing.
We're discussing the universe. Wait, I get the title now. Oh, that's so smart. That's
right. That's why I suggested the title, sense. Obviously. But we started this back in September of 2020.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's literally insane.
Been doing this for so long.
I mean, it also means we should have a lot more episodes.
Yes, we should. But okay, having 22 episodes over 8 months means we did at least like more than 2 a month, technically.
More than 2 a month, yeah.
If you just average it out,
that's like 2.8 a month. It's fine. Yeah. Which honestly,
pretty good.
That's not too bad.
You got a good track record.
That's like an every other week schedule.
Yeah, I'm putting that on the resume. Like, I'm gonna go to NASA and be like, I have a podcast that I did for an average of 2.8 a month. You fools! Let me send people to space.
You don't want to go to space. You just want to send people to space.
I mean that is not a lot of people actually end up in space.
That's true.
I don't. Well, astronauts are always like one of those jobs where like all the kids are like, I want to be an astronaut, but like it's just not feasible.
Let them dream, Harold. Yeah. Having dreams shattered isn't fun. Yeah.
Speaking of having dreams shattered, I don't have anything to say. I just thought that would be funny.
Speaking of having dreams shattered, I was really looking forward to being like in person this entire year. This is the part in the episode where we segue into our journeys in high school.
Of course, yes, of course.
So when Ty Brown was a freshman in high school, he did not have, he didn't have his thing. You know, he was a blank character when he came to Burbank, California.
No one actually cared.
Yeah, but as time progressed, Ty Brown learned how to,
Ty Brown learned how to refer to himself in the third person.
Ty Brown's very happy that he can refer to himself in the third person and not look weird doing it.
Yeah, it's arguable.
But Ty, all right, he learned how to be a human, and he was so excited in his junior year because he was going to be in play production the next year. Mm-hmm. He was going to do shows. It was going to be awesome. Okay. And then the global pandemic.
It's going to be one last hurrah, man.
It was, yeah. But time ticks on. We adapted, since that's what people do. We adapt to our situation. And I think I made the most of it. And I actually wouldn't have met or kind of like become friends or acquaintances with people without this pandemic, which is ironic. But I don't know what the other timeline looks like.
I definitely agree with that. We mentioned this like a while back, but it's just kind of, if I had a comparison between what could have happened if quarantine just was 2 weeks, just happened, one and done. 2 and done, but whatever. You get the metaphor.
Well, yeah,
I get the metaphor. One, because I have met with different people, and I've had different experiences, and I'm just not. Was it a good thing in the end? Probably not. But did it lead to some good things? Yeah.
I say it
I'd say
definitely
so.
did. Yeah. But like, what does the other timeline look like? You know? Like, what was in store? You know, what was the B plot?
Look, I'm very I was at the start of the pandemic when it was just kind of like a short thing. I was like, this is gonna be some nice. It's gonna shake things up a bit. It's gonna be something exciting. And then it was the most boring year of my entire life, and it was
Yeah.
insufferably boring. Like that's the problem, is that
Mhm.
it's just nothing happened. It's not that it the
Well,
human
it
mind prefers bad things to boring things, like scientifically.
literally, yeah, because they put the guys into this room with a button that literally electrocutes them,
And they just
and
had
they
to sit
push
there
the
for 10
button
minutes, just
multiple
waiting.
times for
It
10
was of
minutes,
their own
10
volition,
minutes,
and they just did it on
and
their
they
own
pushed the button
because there was nothing
and
else to do
felt pain.
instead of being
Yeah.
bored.
And I wouldn't say nothing happened because obviously some stuff has
Things
happened,
happened, but like,
but like not, you know, things have happened, but just not where we are, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah,
And I think that everybody being stuck inside has kind of killed the empathy of a lot of people,
definitely.
you know, or raises empathy in other people
Yeah.
because they see what's going on and their heart goes out to them, which I understand. I've kind of had that because I didn't have the time to look at news. But now I'm looking at news. I'm like, what the hell? What? That's happening?
A
That's
lot of things
horrible.
happen. A lot of things suck.
Yeah, yeah. I understand that now. Um, but yeah, I feel like I've grown in a. I feel like. All right, I'm gonna use a dumb analogy, but I
Oh
think
no.
like. All right, I'm like a tree. Okay,
Okay.
I'm like a tree, and somebody when you cut down a young tree, there is a chance it can grow back. I feel like somebody cut me down.
Mhm.
The pandemic cut me down, and I grew a little bit. And I think it was just my interactions with people that slowly watered the tree and turned me into like a beefy tree.
Beefy tree.
Yeah.
That
Because
I kind
like
of
I've
like
had
that.
interactions with people online, like you, Drake.
Yes.
You know, as weird as they are. But I've also met with just random people, you know, like random people online,
Yeah.
and like well, I'm part of fandoms. Um, he's gone.
No,
He's gone. No, but like it's fun to
yeah.
theorize and just talk to people who live in like the other side of the world,
They're just
and
like,
I'm lucky because I can communicate like in a different language, which is awesome. Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, time.
Imagine being able to speak another language.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you speak another language,
I
Drake?
don't know. Is that a hypothetical here? Are
Can
we
you
talking about like
speak another language?
theoretically I do. Okay.
Can you speak another language?
Hypothetically I could.
Can,
So
can you
okay,
speak?
if you think about it in like a quantum sense, are we really speaking right now? Are we really?
Yes. Yes, we are.
But like if you gotta no, you're not seeing the big picture here. Like if you see like the
Okay.
physics of it all right?
Okay.
I'm speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time some people aren't hearing me speaking, so they think I'm not speaking.
Well, no, they just tune you out.
Oh, oh, that makes a lot more. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. That explains a lot. Thank you for helping me come to this revelation.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I
Um,
try, you know. I like helping out when I can. Oh, dude. Are you excited for graduation tomorrow? What are your thoughts?
it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
really, really, really strange thing to go through. Like, especially because like it's a graduation. It's a ceremony. It's a celebration.
Mm-hmm.
But there is not much to celebrate there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have the same weight or impact. Like when I'm saying goodbye to everyone, like it's the final thing, it's ending. Endings are always like the saddest parts of anything, cuz it's
Mm-hmm.
over, it's stopped. You can't get any more.
It's a
It's just
goodbye.
like it's the goodbye. But it just doesn't seem like a goodbye this time because it doesn't seem like we've actually gone through it. It's like the
Yeah,
journey. It feels like the journey's ending halfway through. It's ending at Act 2.
no, it feels like just a very short journey, and we haven't had time to attach ourselves to the senior year. And I'm glad we're graduating, and I know we went through the senior year, but it doesn't feel
Doesn't
like
feel
we
like
did
it.
emotionally.
Yeah.
You know, because I have books and notebooks here proving that I went through senior year,
Yeah, I
right?
got I
And
got
and I and I
all
have
I got all these papers and stuff full of stuff and things.
yeah,
I did all the
and I
work, I did all
have.
the stuff, but the emotional attachment just wasn't there.
It's just not
It's just
there.
gone.
I remember at drama banquets I would break down crying because I see all of the people I
Oh yeah,
respect
like
going
the
away.
past 2-3 years, like I was on the verge of
I
tears seeing all my
I
senior
was
friends
just
go
I
away.
was just
But now
like,
when I am
no.
gonna not see anyone ever, not just the seniors, all of them. Well, I mean, of course, people are like staying here. Of course, I'll occasionally see
Yeah,
them, maybe talk to them. It won't be as often, but like, so many people are just gonna be gone that I liked. But
yeah.
it just didn't. It just didn't hit. It was just another. It was just another
I
day.
the thing that hit the most
Hmm.
was, and it's only because I knew him. Lucas's little
Yeah.
goodbye message to me, because he was like, because like I've known Lucas for like 3 years now, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, and so that one was like, damn, that hits hard. But Will's, I didn't really get the chance to meet or talk to Will that much, and I actually kind of tried to talk to him. I asked him like, how many pirate costumes do you have in your closet?
For context, Will is a huge. Okay, it's weird to say, but
Pirate
he's a
buff.
pirate nerd. It's really weird. I think it's cool though. Like
He likes
it's unique.
pirate.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
fun. It's
pirates are
fun.
awesome. Yeah. So I tried to, talk about pirates with him, but his goodbye message, I appreciated it, obviously, but it didn't hit as hard as Lucas's, where I had that emotional attachment. Also, Lucas's was really funny, because he was like, Ty, when I first met you, you intimidated me, and I
Oh
was just like,
yeah.
aw, aw.
How sweet. How nice.
It's like, aw, I did.
I
Yeah. How'd you feel about the senior
senior.
goodbye things? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh,
So I saw
the universe just doesn't
it's
want me to
much
talk.
easier to see when I because I have the green bar around the screen, so I can when I speak and the green bar doesn't show up, I'm like, okay, but now it is, so we're good. I it was I had two people like say, hey, you're cool and rad and stuff. The two it was Will, who is a junior, I believe, right. Lucas is a
Yeah.
sophomore. Um, and it did kind of make me realize that like outside of that like drama bubble or whatever,
Mm,
especially because of this like essentially a gap year for senior year, I didn't really
kind of.
know anyone lower than senior year this year, which
Yeah.
kind of bums me out because like I'm just like I don't want to be one of those like existential people where it's like, oh, I've done nothing, I've left no imprint on anyone, but like
But
no one
but
really
it's
knows
also
me.
true.
It's also true. No one knows me now who is in school then outside of drama except for maybe like two people.
I I think I've made an imprint, because a lot of people just know who I am.
Yeah.
And some of these people, I don't even know who they are, but they're like, Ty, we had a freshman class together. I'm just like, uh,
I'm so bad at remembering people sometimes. Like I can remember faces super well, but names and stuff I just like I
names,
completely
names, I
die. I die
definitely.
out on. Like I will see a person walking down the hallway. I'll be like, I know that person. I went to school with them. I don't remember what happened. I just know
Yeah.
they existed.
This is really embarrassing,
Yeah.
but Lauren and we had animation together, and I
Oh.
forgot about her existence.
Feels kind of bad. Feels
Yeah,
kind of
right.
bad. Kind of.
And she's like, Ty, when did you think we first met? And I'm like, I don't know. I think it was drama. And she was,
Apparently, she knew she went to Edison Elementary with me, and I was like, okay, I didn't know that. But of course, that's elementary school. That's like way back. I
I
didn't.
I'd be horrified if anybody went to the same elementary school as I did,
Bro, a
because
large
I lived
majority
up
of
in
my
San Jose.
friends I was friends with in elementary school. I mean, of course, I've lived here my entire life compared to you, who have gone zoop zoop. Um,
Well,
so
it's actually just Zoop, but I have visited down here several times. So
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I was more meaning.
Back
Let
in
me
the
live.
olden days. No living for you.
I can say
But back in the
saying olden days now. What would that be considered?
but I'd say pre-pandemic, pretty much. I feel
It's a
like
shift. It's like a marker in time.
yeah, freaking PP pre-pandemic.
Pre-pam.
It's the lowbrow humor. I got to get it out.
You gotta hit it. Okay.
I gotta do. Oh my god! One more thing that happened during senior goodbyes. I wrote like a whole page speech.
Oh yes.
And I could tell people were like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
But I roasted Will in it because he was
Oh.
like, and it was like a really good roast. And people were like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "I must roast with an iron fist. I won't get the opportunity to do it
Yeah,
again.
exactly. It's the last shot.
The last one."
I am not going to
And
waste my
throw away.
shot. Throw away my shot. I will not. No, never.
Okay, yeah, all right. I think I can be vicious with roasts when I want to be. Cause like,
What if his name was Alex Ham?
well, throw in a little bit of honey and bake him at 375.
I'm going delusional. I'm going.
I know.
I'm going.
Everyone's delusional.
Yeah.
We are all delusional down here,
Yeah, down where?
Georgie.
Oh, that's not my name.
It's an it reference.
I know it's still not my name either way.
Ugh.
Ugh.
We're all delusional down here, Drake. All right. I am.
Mhm.
Piece of me is happy that graduation is happening,
Yes.
but another piece is just like, wait a minute, I don't want to move on with existence. Let's not do that.
Oh my god. I just every single month I was always like, okay, don't worry, we're ending all of this stuff soon, and then we're ending it soon.
Your optimism was misplaced.
And then that went on for it's gone on for like 14 months now.
Your internet is dying, my good sir.
Oh, it is. For me, looks
It was
like
for
I'm
a second.
fine. Well, I was saying in case you missed it, it's been going on for 14 months now, I believe, is the proper time. Almost 15. That's a huge chunk of our lives.
Yeah.
That's like
yeah.
Actually, hold on. I'm dumb. Don't worry. Calculator.
Pandemic 15 going on.
Okay, so I am 18. So if we freaking 18 times 12, 216, and then
Don't
divided
calculate this number. Don't do this to us.
216, and then so it's
No.
about to be 15 divided by 216.
Oh.
That's not correct. I'm very bad. Wait, no. Okay, we have spent 6% of our lives in quarantine.
Wow.
You can't count that on one hand, man, unless you're really weird. And also pretty cool. And from Gravity Falls.
One of my old teachers had 6 fingers and 6 toes. That was back in middle school, Miss Wilson, she had 6 fingers and 6 toes, and it was like, whoa, that's neat.
Yo, you could count to 16. Oh my god.
Yeah. Jokes about, oh my god, you can count to 12 with your hands. Dude, middle school was a weird time.
Yeah.
It was a bad time. All right. I don't want to make this episode.
We're doing it. We're literally. How far are we in?
We're
20 minutes in.
We're 20 minutes in.
Yep.
I'm just feeling the agony of time. You know?
I mean, most people have, in fact, felt the agony of time before.
Well, time has always been my enemy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always try to maintain control of any time that I have.
Yes.
Because like things just get chaotic so quickly sometimes, and it's just like, guys, calm down, please. But yeah, like so some of our friends, they're going to their grad night at Universal
Oh yeah,
today.
yeah.
Or I guess they're there right now.
Yeah, they're there right now as we're recording
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
People
As
are at
we're recording
Universal.
this at 4:20.
Oh, we're so funny. We're so good. We planned this out the whole time. You actual fool.
We're so
You
cool.
Don't even
Boom!
get it.
It's 4:20.
Boom.
All right.
Boom.
You see, I'm a man of focus, sheer will. All right. But yeah, they're all having fun. I'm glad that things are opening back up right now.
Like, okay,
you know?
this is the first time where I can like safely say that things are actually looking better. Like before, it was just me being like, it was me just like making a blind guess no, because before I had no proof. Before things were exactly the same the whole time. Now things are actually changing, which is the thing that is most important. Because like things are opening back up, people are getting vaccinated. It's like a huge portion of the population now has the vaccine, and so it feels so perfectly timed to specifically target class of 2021. It was so specific. It was the exact year of the summer,
the universe,
and this year. Like once school started to end, everything started to end. The quarantine itself started to end.
Yeah, the universe didn't want to give Ty a normal senior year.
Yeah.
It knew that Ty would get too powerful if he was able to make actual human bonds and connections.
Year, but for all the wrong reasons.
I feel like because usually my memory is like spot on. All right, like everything post character arc, I just know. Because like if I have a character arc and then I get into a new one, I kind of just delete my old save file. I don't have enough space in my brain.
Erase 50%.
I would. Your name is Post Malone.
Hey guys, it's me, Post Malone. How do you do a Post Malone impression? I don't know.
Welcome back to Discussing the Universe with
Post Malone.
Ty Brown.
Post Malone. What about pre-Malone? What about concurrent Malone?
Current Malone?
Concurrent Malone is funnier because it has an extra syllable. Remember kiddies watching in the audience. Adding syllables onto words and still keeping the same meaning makes it funnier.
I didn't know
Such
that.
as Ty Brown, you can be Tytholomew Brown Man.
We might want to cut the
no,
part.
just don't even bring it up. No.
But I feel like I'm not gonna bring it up. I feel like other people are gonna bring it up.
If you recognize it, then it's gonna be. Just don't say anything. Just don't.
Perhaps we could just go Tytholomew Brown.
That works.
Here, we could just change my last name to like Blue or something.
Blue. Different color.
Blue. Ty Blue. Blue is my favorite color, so I don't mind.
Blue is a good color. Blue is like number 2.
Blue is a really good. Blue is like so much better than green.
That's not fair. You can't say that. Okay? I'm really hurt. I'm hurt by your feelings.
I'm aware. I know. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
I've been told that playfully insulting people is nice, so I've been doing it more.
Yes.
And just actually insulting people. No.
That's okay. I think it's not friends insulting each other. It's a part of the boys' culture, I believe. It's a symbol of like trust, I guess, if you could put it anything.
Trust and respect, I get it. I just don't like being insulted. Like I'll insult, but like I don't really like getting insulted.
So you can dish it out, but you can't take it? That old adage?
Well, I can take it. It's just annoying.
You gotta
I can
build up.
take
You gotta
anything
build
this
up your
universe
iron
throws at me.
will.
My mind palace is surrounded by a wall of solid titanium.
But
12 people hold
what about
keys, and
Mithril
some people
from the Lord
just
of the Rings
melt.
franchise?
Well, it's titanium, so
That's a
sorry to
song.
disappoint.
You stupid tie. No,
I am titanium.
I am titanium.
This,
You chip
this is
me
what I'm
down,
talking.
but I don't fall. I am titanium.
God, he cut out a little bit there. Phew.
The microphone physically can't pick it up. It's just not frequency.
I moved my microphone far away so I don't. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to the audience. Oh,
My
God.
microphone sometimes just makes it cut out.
What happened to your cable?
What? Oh, I
What
showed this too.
the?
Basically, for some, okay, the people who packaged this were really stupid and dumb and bad.
Okay,
Okay,
just
they
continue.
wrapped up that cord so incredibly much that it has physically
Oh, it bent.
it bent. Okay, I can stretch it back out. I can stretch like if you get a close look at it, you see how it's like if I straighten out per se this individual piece,
Oh, God.
if I straighten it out, this is me straightening it out. This is me like tugging on it. Nah, it's stuck
You
like
mean,
that, and it just kind of it wraps up the ball. So I keep on having
my
to
God.
stretch it out every once in a while, get it to fix itself, or else
Oh,
it
my
shortens by
God.
50% of its length.
Dang. That is, as we say in the biz, rough, buddy.
It is, isn't it?
My little headphone extension cable here didn't do that because it's cool, and it came in a coil that wasn't wrapped around itself.
Yeah. Okay, I bet it was. Yeah,
It
Cooper suggested this headphone and also got it for me for my birthday, and he failed. He was like, "Oh yeah, that happened to me too." I was like, "You didn't mention this? Why? Why would you not say this?"
it happened. It just happened to me too. You know.
I just failed to mention that, therefore violating my warranty for life. He's gone now. It's a shame.
God.
Even if I'm untangling this for no reason, it's just gonna go right back up. It's
it,
just
it
it's a deep metaphor for how no matter
the
how much I
universal
try,
constant.
uh, everything just reverts back to its normal state of making me want to perish.
Mm. Well, the pandemic does that to people.
Also, this, yeah, but get pen sure.
Mostly the
Mostly my headphone cord. What is this? What is
I don't know.
this?
How am I supposed to answer that question?
It's rhetorical. Oh, I get it, like rhetorical, like rhetoric. Okay, that's good. Thanks, English language. I got it now.
Speaking of English, I have an English final that I have to do.
Oh no, I do too.
I have to type like 2 essays. One about what I've learned, which is great because I could just watch like the last 4 episodes, and since we get a little meta in those, and I could just use my own words.
Literally, just copy paste your own words. I wish I could just drag over the screen and have it copy the text of what people are saying.
Well, you could probably throw this into like a
thing.
a teleprompter thing, and then you can grab the transcript and copy paste
That's
it.
true.
And like edit every once in a while so you can get the grammar correct. But yeah, because I know Google Meets does automatic transcript stuff. I'm not sure if you can save it though. Yeah. I'm sorry if anybody's still watching. This is such a boring episode.
It's a pretty boring. It's just us venting more than anything.
It's just us being sad.
It's not the witty dialogue and like back and forth.
Because we're tired.
I'm done with
done,
everything.
man.
I just need it's today and then tomorrow and then
so
it's
close.
done.
It's
come
so
on.
Close.
This is the most strenuous, like slowest week of my life. It's just come on, like every other week has blended together into like nothing. But this is just agonizing.
Dude, I have like, people saying goodbye in all of my classes, and I keep my camera off when
Yeah.
I can, unless I like really like the class.
Yeah, same.
But like sometimes just like they're all saying goodbye and stuff, and I was like, I I don't know. I
It's like I don't know what to
anyway,
feel anymore.
I don't know what to do. And yeah, dude, friggin' somebody in line today for grad practice. He was behind me. It was another Thai, and I was like another, but he was like, "Yo, can I follow you on Instagram?" And I was like, "Sure. Why do you want to follow me on Instagram?" And he was like, "You seem like my type of human." And I was like, "I am taken, sir." And he was like, "Well, I ain't gay." And it was
Kind
funny.
of seems
Um,
kind of suspicious. Kind of.
no. But he was just like, he was just like, I just think you're really funny.
It's fine. I just
And
want
I
to
was like,
stalk you online. It's
thanks.
cool. Nothing like I don't want to stalk you in person, just online.
I just think you're really funny. And then if we hung out, it'd be really cool. But I ain't gay.
I can't believe there's another time.
Yeah.
Wait, so the people weren't ordered alphabetically by first name. It was last name. So that's just
It was last name.
yeah. So there just happens to be another Thai that is like eerily similar to your last name.
Literally one
You didn't ask for
one
his
row
last
behind
name, I
me.
assume, because no one does that. But
Well, I could literally look at the chart and then look at his last name. I could, but that'd be really weird. So I'm not doing that.
yes, don't do that. Did he follow you on Instagram?
And he was like, "I'm not even asking you to follow back. You just seem really interesting." And I was like, "Okay."
Why were you saying something? Were you like in the middle of a
Well,
conversation? He was eavesdropping, or I mean, I don't say
I
I say eavesdropping, but like, okay, when you're sitting right next to someone and they're having a conversation, it's like, what are you supposed to do? Just like, no,
just
listen, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, be no
be
evil.
no evil. Yeah, I was just doing witty dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess he just found it funny. So, because I had no one but myself to bounce off of when it came. I guess I had Taya next to me,
Yeah,
and I was just saying witty
I
comment.
thought that it was a large distance away, but I thought it was Taya that was standing next to you.
Yeah, freaking dude, this shirt I was wearing, and like I was the only one in the B group wearing a white and black striped shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, Lauren, can you see me from over there?" And she was like, "I cannot see you." And I'm like, "Bruh."
I mean, it's really easy to see her because she has freaking pink hair, and it's like stands
Yeah,
out a
anime
mile away.
protagonist here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. She was okay. She was like, "You forgot me last year because I didn't look like an anime protagonist."
I mean, okay, once you upgraded to side character to main character, it was kind of
Yeah. Then you become more memorable.
Exactly. You see.
I just get shot. It's just like, oh shoot.
I wish that the human body was durable enough to take like a few gunshots without taking much damage, because like then you could shoot people for comedic effect and have it not be illegal. But then I wouldn't have the same impact, would it?
No, because
Painful.
then it's like
It's like if I carried around a BB gun everywhere and just hey, want to see the punchline? It's like, what are you talking about? Great.
oh, what
You just got
what
punchline.
Oh, that's a bullet.
You see, it would be funnier to just punch people and say punchline, but it's subversion of expectations that makes it really funny.
Let me subvert your expectations real quick.
This place is gonna go out with a bang. Floods the bank.
God. It's so stupid.
It is pretty stupid.
It's so stupid.
It is very dumb.
But we're going out with a bang,
Yeah.
boys. And you like twist the fire hydrant nozzle.
It's like boss, what you didn't you plant the explosives? It's like, no.
What explosives?
It's like I thought it was a pun. It's like, what? But no, it's an expression, you idiot. Did you not learn idioms?
You idiotic idiom.
You could
What's the insult there?
you
That
could have just said like oxymoron. It's in the name.
you
Doesn't fit, but it's there.
idiotic idiom idiot. No, that's idiot twice.
There's
Damn
also
it.
oxygen in oxymoron. Like, what does it have when you mix oxygen and
There's also oxy and
moronic?
oxymoron.
There's also E in oxymoron. There's also
E? What?
Oxes. Oxes, fun Drake fact. They're an animal. I know that might shock you.
Dude. Oxes are animals?
I know. Some people have said that they're actually just like they're like constructs of man's own hubris. They're like representative of that. Nah, they're just chilling.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah. It's like a frog.
Frog.
I want
Frogs
to
are
be a
neat.
frog, man.
I do not want to be a frog, as I do not want to live on flies and insects
But
and then potentially get eaten by a
you are
bird.
literally just vibing though.
Okay,
That's
all
it.
right, but like wild frogs, they have to like look for food, right?
Yeah,
Do you
but
mean like be a
they're
pet
too
frog or
they're stupid little animal frog brains aren't that complicated enough to be like, yes, I must think about my own existentialism. They're just like,
you just want to
frog.
not think about existentialism?
No, I just want to not think about anything. That's
Fair,
I've
but you
determined the
gotta do it.
source of all problems, okay?
Thinking.
Thinking about things too much or at all. Right? When you are a baby, a little baby child, a child, what do you care about, okay? You're just
Food.
hanging around, having a good time, playing games, whatever. You have
As a-
responsibilities and stuff. Like you go to freaking elementary school or whatever. You do work. Comparatively back then, that was like about the same amount of work we do now. Like in your tiny child brain, that was like it was the same workload. But
I guess so,
you
yeah.
just didn't care as much back then.
Because you didn't have anything else going on,
You
you
didn't
know?
think about it. You weren't that the smartness
Think!
is too much.
Think!
Don't think, Mark. Don't think.
Think, Mark! Think!
Um so that's why I'm saying
Everyone!
we need to revert back to a less intelligent state of being, and then we will find peace in ourselves. Our own battles, our mental struggles.
Stop
mm,
dying.
I just choked on a bit of my own saliva. That was.
Have you considered not doing that?
I could probably get some water.
Some water,
Not
huh?
right now. I'll get it soon. This podcast
Okay.
is wrapping up ish. Kind of. It's getting pretty long. Um, I. I. Why would you?
Continue.
Why would you do that? You know. You know. I have water phobia. Hydrophobia.
Water phobia.
It's not.
Hydrophobia?
Hydrophobia is a real thing, probably.
I
It
know it's a
sounds.
real thing.
You know that showing me water. I'm having. This is what a panic attack looks like. It's all in here. It's all in here. But I have overcome my struggles, my pain. I simply do not think. Okay, that's
Oh, I love this show. We're gonna continue this show, probably.
oxygen phobia. That's a good one. You exit the womb and you just panic attack and die.
Oh, that would be terrible. I feel bad.
How wait?
Like,
I will say hold on before you say some depressing thing. How long does it take for phobias to develop? Like
I'd say probably not that long, as it does come from childhood trauma. And
because like
as you
baby don't
mature,
have much phobias. Baby has phobia of not eating enough and not getting enough water. But like
yeah.
baby sees dangerous black widow spider
Mhm.
and doesn't understand.
Just understands that it is scary, and that gets built as foundation into, your next self, I guess, your next save file. But I'd say that as the mind matures, so maybe like, I don't know, 14, that's when you could safely call like a generic fear to upgrading into like a phobia. I'd say that's when it happens, because I'd say at 14 you kind of learn like, yeah, spiders not that bad, gross, but not like I run away in fear.
I mean, some people though, they still do.
Yeah,
They do arachnophobia.
Whoa.
What do you think is the
But
most
yeah,
common fear? Just like to end up this
probably arachnophobia.
That's true.
I mean, that's the one you hear about the most.
Hear about the most. Yeah.
Whoever named the phobia for fear of long words.
Oh
that
yeah,
was
having it be an extremely long word.
That's so funny.
I mean,
just
technically,
like,
I don't think. Of course, it probably wasn't intentional. It's just because that like it's like Latin or whatever, and Latin's already pretty like long in terms of language, and having a phrase "scared of long words" into one word would have to be a long word. It's like it's fated. It's fated to just be horrible. It's like.
Because it's like you have a fear of long words, and it's like 23 letters long. 1 second.
Looks like Ty has a fear of interacting
What?
with probably his family. Unless someone just broke into your house and you're just like, God, I'm doing a podcast right now, I can't, please do it later.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
I won't. Just like how we'll never know what would have happened if the pandemic didn't
in the other,
oh my God.
if the pandemic didn't happen. That's true.
Like
you connected the dots.
This
or I guess in this case, thoughts.
It's more of a square with.
You connected the cylinder.
Wow, there are dents in here. Wow.
You did full circle.
You can see it. You can see the dent right here.
Oh my God! What happened there?
I probably dropped it one time and just dented.
Why did you drop it?
Everything everything on the inside of the device is fine.
Okay, as long I'll believe you.
This cord, however, freaks out on me all the time. That's why I have to keep on unplugging it and plugging it back in.
Yeah, it dies. Well, I guess we have gone full circle. Yeah. Which means there's only one thing left to do.
Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This is the current senior. I guess by the time this comes out Friday, which means we'll be done.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man. Oh.
By the time people are hearing this, we will have finished it.
We will have evolved. It will all be done.
Yep. Melancholic
this has
bliss.
Been. Yes.
It's a fancy word that just basically means kind of sucks, bro. It's kind of good though.
This has been Discussing the Universe
with Drake
and Ty. We hope you have a lovely school year next year if you're not graduating, or if you're going to college. I'm going to college.
Yes.
Yes. Like both of us are going to college.
Yes.
What am I talking about? Yeah. You should have gone to see some. Anyway.
Fully.
That's how I roll. All right. Well, this is Ty Brown signing off as a senior. And when he sees this on Friday, he'll be very embarrassed.
He probably will. And this is, of course, Drake Marisek signing off as a senior as well. What a coincidence. I hope you have a lovely rest of your existence.
I hope you have a lovely Saturday.
Could have said
I'll wish you a good existence in the next episode.
No, because living the Thai life, daily dose of existence. Okay. I'm
stopping. Oh, yeah, have a good life.
Stopping the footage. No,
Too bad. Ha!
Ah!